All right, everything off to the side. You guys ready? We're not marching yet. All right, we're going to take our hands. We're going to squat, lift up, squat, lift up. You got it. Try not to lock those knees. Try to squeeze the belly, the butt, and the thighs. You got it. I'm going to add on to this 2 more. Now I'm going to squat, come up, rotate side, squat again, and rotate other side. Try to keep the hips still, and rotate. Good. Squat, and rotate. I follow with my eyes. My hips try to stay still, bringing water out of that rib cage. 1 more each side. And again. Good. Now this time, I'm going to squat and do a knee circle or a hip circle. Squat, other leg. Squat, lift it up and out. Warming up the hip. Lots of glutes, hips, thighs, abs coming up today. Woo! Hold your excitement. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now nice and wide, we're going to lunge. You got it. Just a little twist here. Side to side, 1 leg is bending, 1 leg is straightening. 4 more here. Now I'm going to reach my arm up and get a longer line. You got it. Woo. A little chilly. We got to do a nice warm up, get our bodies warmed up. And 3, and 2. Both arms out, out and round, out, round. Inhale, exhale. It's small. Lower back is kind of staying still. Hold here and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This arm goes out. There's a reason why. The other arm's going to follow it, and I'm going to turn to do a lunge. Ready? Turn. 2, 3. Knee over the ankle. Tall in the spine. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6. I'm going to go back to making an L shape with my arms. Sweep to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweep the other arm in. Give me 8 here. 8, 7, 6. The opposite arm will sweep out. Hold straight ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn and add the other arm. Whoop. 2. Find that balance. Ooh, sometimes it's tough at the beginning of class. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to retrace our steps. Sweep out to the center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back. Both arms here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunge and hold. My heel is flexed. Seat back, chest proud. Turn all the way. Hand to the floor, hand to the thigh. Get that back leg back as far as you can, and take that back knee down and up. And 2, 3, 4. 4 more here. And 3, and 2. Now the hand that's on your thigh, put it inside that thigh. And hold this stretch here. I got 2 arms inside that front thigh. And I'm lunging forward. You got it. I'm going to sweep that front leg up and behind me into a single leg down dog. From here, I'm going to bring this knee to my nose. Go to a plank for 2. And then bring it up for 2. I exhale. Inhale. Lift. Squeeze into those armpits. Drive through from the core. You got 4 more to go. I go for 4. And lift. And 3. And lift. 2 more. Remember how that leg, the 2 arms were inside that leg? We're going to go back to that. So I'm going to step forward with that leg on the outside of that arm. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Take that hand to the thigh. Take the other hand to the thigh. Zip it up. Nice and long. Reach those arms up. And throw a play ball behind you. Follow it. Woo! Come back to me and pulse that plie. Gladly, right? Right. We're going to do 8 more, then we'll do the side lunge. Don't turn all the way. You're facing me, but lunging to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. I take my hands to my thigh. I flex this foot, booty back, chest proud. Now turn all the way and take the one hand to the floor. Get that back leg as far back as you can and take that back knee down up. That's it. 2 and 3, 4. That front knee should be over the ankle. The foot should be flat in the front. 2 more. Hold it there. Take the free hand inside that thigh. Yep. You got it. Now that leg is in front. I'm going to sweep it up into a single leg down dog. Up for 2. Drive the knee in. Up 2. Exhale. Squeeze into the armpits. Draw that belly in. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. You got it. 1 more. Now step back forward. Hands on the inside. Now take the hand closest to that leg, to that thigh. Start to bring your spine back up. Stay nice and low. Bring the arms up. Hold a play ball between those hands and throw that ball behind you, following it. Feel that stretch in that back hip? Yes, you do. Turn to face me and pulse. Nice stretches today. Woo! Now we're going to alternate lifting a heel. I go this heel, this heel. You got it. Pull that belly in. Yes, it's not a lunge. We're doing little plies with alternating heel lifts. You got it. 8 more, each leg. 7, 6. We're going to have a bunch of fun today with our bands and weights. Hold your excitement in. And 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale up. On the exhale, float those arms down. Hands to the floor. Bend your knees. Shift that booty behind you. And just little pulses here. Pulse, pulse. Now drive through the hands, straighten your legs. Pull that belly in, sweep those arms up. Inhale. Out like a T, we exhale. Bring it down, soften your knees. And we pulse, driving through those heels. 4, 3, press through those hands, straighten those legs, belly in. Sweep those arms up, inhale. Exhale, out like a T. Round it down, soften your knees, and pulse. I go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press the hands, straighten those legs. Pull yourself up. Let the fingertips point down. Sumo squat, go. Down, down. Proud chest, you choose how far you go down. Now I'm going to add pressing up. Bigger move is going to get my heart rate up more, get me a little warmer before I do my first exercise. And we're going to start with the loop band this morning. Proud chest, bend those knees. You don't have to touch that floor. You got it. Boom. We're going to do 8 more here. Hopefully we're feeling more warmed up than when we started. I'm going to encourage you to drink water throughout class. If I don't see you guys drinking, I'll start cueing. Drink your water. 2 more. And last one. And release. Okay, if you want to take a drink now, that's fine. Don't wait for me to tell you. If you need balance to put this on your legs, get next to a wall. All right. So we're going to take that loop band all the way up to the center of your quad. Try to have it nice and flat. Everybody have a band? Now your band may be not as tight or tighter than the one I'm using, so your range of motion depends on the thickness of your band. All right, so I start with it with resistance on those outer thighs. So you pick. You want more resistance? You go out wider. We're going to do some squats again. Push those arms back. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So remember, the weight is back on our heels. That booty is going back behind us. Down. Press. Down. Press. We got 8 more to go. Neck is relaxed. 7. 6. Don't forget to breathe. 5. Here's 4. 3. 2. Now stay down. We're going to take this leg, tap it, bring it in. Tap it, bring it in. So notice it went into a squat first. So this leg is staying in that squat. You got it. Out, in, out, in. We've got 8 more to go. 8. Outer thigh, outer hip, and glute. And it's just you're reaching your toes. It's not your whole foot. And 4. And 3. I'm going to stay out there, straighten the standing leg, and do a side lift. 2. It's smooth, and that standing leg is strong. I'm not leaning, so that means I'm not kicking too high. You got it. 8 more. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. I love these. 3. 2. Now hold it out there. Zip it up. Balance. 2. 3. Since I said that, you lost your balance. I should have cued it. Zip it up. 1. 2. Now, how's that standing hip feeling? Is it like, oh my gosh? Zip up. Get the weight off of it more. 3rd set. We're doing 4 here because we're pulsing. Woo! We've got 8 more to go. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going back to our squats. In 3, in 2. You choose how wide. Woo! And I know what you're thinking. Man, my standing leg felt like it worked more than my moving leg. That standing leg had a lot to do. It had to give you support and balance. Come on. Let's do 4 more, and then we'll finish staying in that squat position. 3, 2. Now I stay down. I lock it in. Other leg. Out. Pause. It's a pause. It's a pause. Out. In. Out. In. This leg can't move even a centimeter. It's got to stay still. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. We got 8 more to go. Then we straighten the standing leg and do our side leg lifts. Of course, I lost track. I was talking, so let's do 4 more. One of you guys has to count today. 2 more. Now, stand tall and kick that leg out. In. Pause. Pause. Same speed out, same speed in. Woo! We're doing 2 sets here. Here's 6. Stand taller. Make sure the glutes are engaged, the core is engaged. 8. It's not the outer thigh only. 6. 5. Come on, come on. Here's 4. Woo! 3. 2. Now hold it out. We're going to do 4 sets of 8. Go. 1, 2. Strong. No leaning. Think of up, up. First set done. Moving on to second set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more set. Think up. Think that puppet string. Think of belly in and up deeper. 4, 3. Back to our squat. Here we go. All of a sudden, like, oh, we love squats. Now make sure those legs are far enough apart that you feel it in those outer thighs working. Now, 1 more. This leg out and in. 1, 2. You choose how far you bend the knees, but make sure the knees and toes are tracking straight ahead. You got 8 more here. Let's do it. 8, 7. Love it. 6, 5, 4. Find that focal point if you're balance challenged. Now, we're going to sweep these arms up. The same leg that we were just working, we're going to pull down. Whoop, not too high. If you go too high, it moves. I got a little crazy. Pull that belly in, working the front of the hip. 5, 6, your standing leg is locked. 7, 8 more here. I'm glad you guys found that range of motion so your band doesn't go zip. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that balance, clasp the hands, and little tiny pulses. How's that standing leg? Is it solid as a rock? And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's squat now. Woo! All right. This leg here is going to go out and in 2 sets of 8. Then we do the knee pulling up, 2 sets of 8, and we pulse it. Are you ready? This leg moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both legs are equal. Don't be lunging. 7, 8 more. Woo! 7, 6. Come on. 5. Make sure you're challenging yourself. 4, 3, 2. Arms up. Drive. Resist. I'm squeezing those back muscles. Remember, don't lift too high. You got to find that range. 6. Can you feel your belly also working to bring this leg up? 8, 7, woo, 6. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2 more, 2 more. Hold it up. Bring those hands together, and we pulse. 2, 3, 4. Press into the heel of those hands. Press into the center of the core. 8, woo, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to take it to the top of my mat. All right, so I'm going to do lunges. Now, you have to be careful how far you step back. You don't want the band to ride up. So we'll do smaller first. Test the waters. Right leg, back, and in. So my arms are my running man arms. Woo! So if your band's staying in place, you keep trying a little bit further. See how it goes. Second set already. Time flies when you're having fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want you to stay back. Now shift the more weight to the front leg. Clasp those hands. My back leg, I barely have my toes touching. We're going to lift that back leg. 1, tap. 2, woo, 3, 4. Where's your core? 5, hips in a straight line. Don't let that leg that's moving take that hip with you. 8 more here. 8. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4. You want to put those 2 moves together? Why not? Okay. So I'm going to lunge, a little kick, lunge, kick. But when I kick, I'm pushing my leg in the front straight. Oh my goodness, that left glute. Hello. 8 more here. Come on. 8. We should be doing more sets. I think I'm being way too easy on you guys today. 4 more. 4, 3. Hold it back there. Pulse it. Grand finale. Woo! Don't lose your balance. It's tiny. Don't be arching that back. Up tall, up tall. Look, my foot's barely getting away from that floor. Woo! We're doing 4 sets of pulses. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Oh my goodness. So that was my right leg moving, but boy, my left glute is like, what just happened? All right, keep it moving, keep it moving. Was that fun? Okay, top of your mat. Left leg. 1. Okay, test it out. 3, 4, 5, 6. By running man arms, 7, 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6. The second side always goes by faster, don't you think? No? Got it. Stay back, clasp, lift, tap, 2. Squeeze that booty. You're making a fist. Yes. Fist. 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 more. 8 more that we put together. 8. Don't be in a hurry. No eject buttons. What's that right leg doing? Bend it. It's holding that there. 4, 3, 2. Now here's where I put it together. I lunge, straighten that leg and kick. It helps if you breathe. You got this. Stronger you today. Stronger you. 8 more. Balance challenge on this side. Woo! 4 more here. Now don't forget, grand finale on this one. We pulse behind us. Are you ready? Whoa. 1, 2. I feel your pain. I'm with you. Second set. Make that left glute feel just like that standing glute. Is that possible? Third set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Determination is going to get you through this one. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Oh my, oh my. All right. We're going to take it down to the mat. We're not staying down there just for a little bit. If you cannot be on your hands and knees, let me know. You can do this stuff holding on to a countertop, top of a chair, and doing the same thing, keeping off your hands and knees. I'm coming down to a quadruped position. All right. I'm going to start by driving my right knee in and in. So I'm not lifting the leg behind me. So it's more belly here first. Let the glutes, the hips, outer thighs settle down. 8 more. I want you to crunch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now out to the side, fire hydrant. 1, 2. Now your standing leg, it's really important that you're stabilizing and making sure that's staying very still and the hip is in line with that knee. So every once in a while I glance down, but I don't stay like that. My neck would be out of alignment. 6, 5. We're going to put those 2 moves together. 3. Remember we drove the knee in first? Here I go. In, center, out, center. You can also do this on your forearms if your arms and shoulders are getting cranky. We've got 4 more to go. I drive it in, pause, out. We're all the way down to 3. Good. 2 more, bam, and in. 1 more. Good, knee down, go onto your forearms. I'm going to walk my legs or knees back. So I'm into a plank position, and I have my legs apart enough that band stays tight. Remember, modified, I'd be on my knees, but look where my tail is. It's not sticking up, it's down here. Squeeze into those armpits and hold. You got it. So my back shouldn't feel strained. If it does, you're probably sinking down and not engaging that core enough. Third set of holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 more to go. Stay strong. When you need to, you lower to your knees. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2 to your knees and stretch back. I'm going to release my arms, shoulders, and wrists. Make a cup with those hands. And when you're ready, you're going to come back into that quadruped position, hands and knees. You can be also on your forearms the whole entire time. All right, band is nice and tight. Opposite leg, in, center, drive. Now, I can't feel the abdominals unless I'm contracting them. So I crunch and I squeeze. 5. You also need to stabilize those shoulders, so squeezing those armpits. Now, make sure when you come back in, you're parallel to the other leg. Don't kick behind. So you're ready for fire hydrants. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Okay, out to the side. Here we go. Other leg can't move an inch in either direction. Check it every once in a while. I exhale as I lift, inhale down. 6, 7. We've got 8 more to go. Giddy up. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to put those 2 moves together. And 3, in 2. Drive the knee forward first. Center, sweep out, center. Here's 6, and lift. Here's 5. Don't forget, you got to fire those core muscles, pulling in. 2 more. And out. 1 more. Great. I'm going to go onto my forearms again, get off those wrists. Now, you're more than welcome to stay with your arms straight. Go back with the knees or the legs, but pick your plank. Band is still tight. Hold. I'm pushing off my mat with my forearms. I'm holding up the entire ceiling with my entire back. My tail is slightly tucked, so my lower back is not in flexion or extension. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Killing a bug. I love the floors here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now one knee is going to tap. Release. Other knee. Back up. You don't have to tap the knees. You can have both knees and just hold if you're getting tired. Listen to your back. Tap. Now if you want, take 2 knees without the hips and booty going with you. 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. To your knees. And release again the shoulders. Wrists. Make cups with those hands. Wonderfully done. All right. We're going to go into our hands and knees again, but we're coming up. We're coming up. We're coming up. Hang tight. Curl those toes under. Press back into that little down dog position. Walk your hands to your feet. Keep the arms straight. Keep the legs straight. And from your core, pull yourself back up. We're back. All right, if you need a drink, grab one. So we're going to do our curtsy tap out. Okay? And then we'll add on from there. So I'm going to start with this leg. You're going to mirror me. You guys ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. And here I'm with my running man arms again. We got a lot of props to hit today. Come on. We got to keep it moving, but work at your own pace. If you want to go slower, go slower. Cross it over. Tap. Proud chest. You're balancing that dinner plate on top of that head. Right. Right. 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to stay behind in that curtsy and pulse. So make sure your hips are directly under your shoulders. Shoulders are relaxed. Woo! Now my next set, if you are balance challenged, don't be stubborn. Get to a wall. You can either have one hand on it. You can turn and face the wall with 2 hands. Okay, but I want you making sure this knee is stable and not wobbling. So I'm going to go into an attitude here. Pause. Back leg. Tap behind. Woo! You might have trouble the first couple, then your body's going to figure out what it's got to do to balance you. Sweep out, back down. Now I'm stopping in that curtsy position. My leg is stationary, it's bent. I sweep it back, tap, sweep, and my knee turns out. Was that 2 sets of 8? 4, maybe 3. Now hold this one out there. Pulse. See my knees facing? Yes. Make sure you got your whole entire foot pressing into that mat. Don't come onto the side of your foot. How's this one going? Is it going? They can't talk, they're focusing. Good. That's fine. Find your focal point. 8 more. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, for every burn you feel, your body is getting stronger. So remember that. The burn is worth it. I hope you agree. It's worth it. All right. So those of you who walk, is it getting any easier walking up hills? Those of you who bike, is it getting easier? Let's go. Other leg. You got it. Is it easier to get off the couch and out of a chair? Good. Down, out, down, out. I inhale and I exhale. Hips under shoulders. Hips don't go with you. And of course, I lost track. I think we have 4 more. I need a little counter on my feet. 1 more. Now stay behind and we pulse. Now make sure hips straight ahead, shoulders directly over top. My legs are braided. Both knees are bent. My back heel is lifted. Proud chest. And 4 more. Now lock it into place. And that back leg is going to sweep open and tap. Open. So my knee is pointing in the direction it's going to stay. I'll turn this way. So I'm not changing that knee. It's already pointing where I'm going. This leg is staying bent. How are we doing? 5, 6, 7. Now, I know we usually do sets of 8, but I feel we just need 4 more. Could be a wrong feeling. 2 more. Now hold this one. Here's where we pulse. Go. 1, 2. Remember I talked about stabilizing that standing leg. So if it's flopping all around, get to your wall. 1, 2. Did I guilt you into that? I wasn't even looking at your knee. Everyone's like, she's talking to me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 8 more. Keep it up there. Keep it up there. Don't go down to their leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I hear you. Okay, how'd that one go? We're taking it down to the floor again. Woo! But this time, let's get down with an exercise. Much better use of our time. I'll start the back of my mat. I'm going to have the other props like towards the center of my mat so they're there and ready, and I don't need to get back up and find them. Because if they're to one end of the mat, you won't be able to reach them. All right, got that band nice and tight. I'm going to walk down my legs. If you can't touch the floor, bend your knees, walk it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold this plank. Now you're more than welcome to go to your knees. I'm going to lift my leg and alternate. So I'm going to go right leg, left leg. I'm not lifting high. Because if you lift too high, you're going to arch your back. I'm firing a lot of muscles here for this exercise. Glutes, core, that armpit muscle, my shoulders, my back. Now, if you're not feeling this, I see a lot of us have our booties in the air, and you're not going to be working your core, right, if your butt's up. All right, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. To your knees, stretch back, release those wrists. Woo! All right, come onto your side facing me. Your head's going to mirror me. Okay, so remember, we always use props if needed. So if you'd have a play ball and you want more support for here, you'd put it underneath here if you need it. If your forearm is sensitive, right, roll up the mat. Okay, so I'm going to lift my leg, this top leg, hip height. I'm going to drive my knee towards me and then press out. So it's towards me, out. I'm pushing off my arm, it's on the mat, so I'm keeping lifted in my torso. This shoulder shouldn't feel like it's holding the weight of your body. Drive it in, press out. This sort of looks like when we were driving that knee in that quadruped position. Now hold the knee in, and I'm going to take it back for 2, front for 2, back for 2, front for 2. Now I'm trying to keep my knee parallel to my hip and my heel in line with my knee. I'm pushing my bottom leg down. Out for 2, in for 2. Out for 2, drive it in towards me. Good. Love it. Every once in a while, glance at that leg. Where is it? Is it going down? If you're touching the other leg, you are definitely not hip height. One more. Good. Before I go to the other side, I'm going to sweep my feet to the front of me. My hands will go behind me. I'm going to go into my toes, drawing my knees closer towards me. I'm going to open my chest, stay out of my lower back. See if you can balance with those knees towards you. And I'm going to bend my elbows and then straighten. Out. And I'm not really going to straighten. I'm going to push through that heel of my hand and bring it in. If you need a modification, keep one foot to the floor. Other leg will kick. If you want to add on to this, I'm going to hold it out, jumping jack, come in, pause. Woo! Now if this is like going to that lower back and shoulders, we don't do that jumping jack. You got it. Bring it in. 2 more if you want it. If not, you're taking a break. 1 more. Resist. Good. Flip your legs over to their side. Woo. Shoulder, elbow in a straight line. Knees towards the top edge of your mat. I'm going to take this top leg, lift the whole thing, hip height. I'm going to drive my knee forward and then reach it long. Got it? Go. In, out, in. And I'm again dusting a shelf with that inner thigh. I'm pushing that shoulder down. I'm squeezing a lemon in that armpit. Bam. I'm exhaling in. Drive. Push. Woo. In. Out. In. Out. In. In 4. I'll keep my knee in. 3, 2, 1. Knee comes in. It's parallel. Slide it. Back for 2. Forward. Now I'm seeing these legs are starting to droop down. Take a glance for a second. Is the knee as high as the hip? Out for 2. How about that bottom leg? Push it to the floor. Don't let it catapult you. Back, 2, in, 2, back, 2, in, 2, out. Bam. Drive it in. Press it out. Bring it in. Woo! 4 more here. Out. Don't you wish class was 2 hours long this morning? Because we were having so much fun. 2 more. Make sure the core is staying in place. Last one. And stack. Okay. Let's take this off. Aw. Okay. Grab a drink. You're almost there. So I want you to grab onto your weights. We're going to lay all the way down. My knees are bent. My palms are facing forward. My shoulders are down. When you lift your head, you nod your chin to your chest. We're going to bring it up for 2 and then release for 2. Chin to chest, eyes to navel, bring it back down. If I'm going too fast, you're going to go your own pace. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, out of march. Right leg down. I want you to imprint your spine on that mat, even on the down. If this is bothering your neck, keep your head on the mat. 2 legs if you'd like, legs together. Just the toes tap. You got it. Don't forget to breathe. 4 more here. In and out. 3 and out. 2 more. Now weights go down, legs come back up. Turn the legs like a diamond. Left hand goes behind the head, right hand's got the weight. Got it? All right, we're gonna glide to our right, to our right. And you can also do this with your feet to the floor and gliding to that heel. Bam. If your head is lifted the whole entire time, please make sure your shoulders are off the mat, chin to chest, eyes to the belly. And you don't have to have a weight. You don't have to. Squeezing those heels a little bit more. And 3, 2, put the weight down, 2 hands behind the head. My legs will come down for 2, up for 2. You can also put your head down when the legs go down and crunch up when they come up. You can also keep your head down the whole entire time. But my back must stay heavy. I should not be able to fit my fingers behind your back. I inhale. Exhale, you're choosing how low you go. Choose wisely. Down for 2. Up for 2. Back is heavy. Elbows are wide. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Woo, I feel these. I hope you do. Take a quick break, head down, knees in. Okay. Step those legs back up to that diamond shape, or the feet can be down. Grab onto the weight with the left hand. Right hand goes behind the head. Curl up, palm faces the floor. I'm going to glide. Glide. So I'm squeezing the oblique that I'm gliding towards. The opposite arm, that elbow is pointing out. My back is not going with me. You got it. 5, 6, 7. Can you give me 8 more? Of course you can. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now head down. You can use 1 weight, or you can take 2 weights and kind of make an X with them. Got it? I'm going to crunch through my diamond and then come back down. So I'm still in that diamond, or I can have my feet down and crunch. I can ditch the weights and put my hands behind my head. There's so many ways to do every exercise, but do me a favor. The weights stop over the chest. Try not to go past it. You got it. Exhale. Inhale. Don't forget to breathe. Woo! Now hold this one up if you're able, and little pulses through the legs. Shoulders are relaxed, and my head is being lifted from my core, not my neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Put those weights down. Take your arms out like a T. Drop your knees to one side. I'm going to look away from those knees and stretch my neck. Bring everything back to center. I'll take my knees the opposite side. I'll look away from my knees. You're welcome. Okay, side planks. Woohoo! Rock yourself up. I'm going to take a weight in front of me. We just need 1 weight. Here's what's going to look like modified. You can be on a forearm. You can be on a hand. You can have your bottom leg bent. You can have your legs stacked. I'll show modified leg supports. Forearm is on. Weight is here. I'm going to lift up, punch, tap. Elbow bends, punch it up. Elbow bends, tap it down. Boom. Yep. I can have my legs stacked, press, and down. Elbow to ceiling, straighten the arm. So I'm hitting the tricep. You got it. A little bit of back, a little bit of shoulder. Obliques are working. Punch, bend, tap, bend. Punch, bend, tap. Lift, up, down. Can you give me 2 more? Lift. 1 more. Woo! How'd that go? Okay, other side. I'm so glad we had like 11 more minutes. Aren't you excited for that? Okay. So again, you can do this in this kind of a plank, keeping the arms straight, right? So I showed you straight arm, bent knee, straight leg. Are we ready? Here we go. Bend, punch, bend, tap. Elbow up, straighten the arm, squeeze that tricep as you extend that arm up. Woo! Now, if you have any kind of a shoulder issue on this side, I would encourage you to keep that bottom knee on the floor. In, press, in, tap. Hold that plank, lower it. You got it. Up, up, down, and down. How are we doing? Fabulous. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Okay. 1 weight in each hand, swing it back around. Okay, so palms face forward. I'm going to lower it down. I'm going to press my arms up. 2, 3, 4. Come down and bend them back to my mat. Like a chest press. Up. Come down. Bend your elbows. And press. 2, 3, 4. And down. 2, 3, 4. Chin to chest. You don't have to go all the way down. You can also put a ball behind that lower back. I'm going to stay here in my diagonal. I'm going to bend, press. So I'm not here, but if it hurts your back being back, then you would be up here. But I'm back. My abdominals are firing. Exhale up. Looking so good. Press. And you're choosing how heavy these weights are. 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Come on, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Hug those shins in. Weights rest on those shins. If you want, you can rock it side to side. Relax the neck. Relax those shoulders. Good. Now I'm going to hold my arms parallel to the floor. Okay, palms are turned in. My knees are way in. You can keep your head down. Be extra noting where that lower back is. So be extra careful. Extra note, extra careful. All right, I'm going to draw my chin to my chest. If you're going to lift, I'm going to push my legs out, sweep the arms out, bring them in by squeezing those armpit muscles. Modification. I can do 1 leg. I can have my feet down and lengthen out. I can have my head down and just contract those abdominals. There's, again, different ways to do every exercise. Do what works for you. Weights, no weights. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. With control. If it hurts your back, maybe try going higher versus lower. Out and in. Can you give me 4 more? Of course you can. 4, 3, 2 more, 2 more. 1 more. Hug it in and head down. I'm going to look to one direction for my neck to get a little release. And then the other direction. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to take my legs out. I'm going to ditch my weights. I'm going to take my arms out. So I'm reaching to the back corners of my mat. My legs to the front corners. I'm going to come up and balance. Hands will clap together. And I'll go back out to my X. Okay? Try it. Yes. And I want you to pause on that X. Now, modification. Legs to the center, take one leg. So my legs are more in line with my shoulders. That's one leg. That's the modification there. Maybe I just take my head and shoulders off with one leg. My legs will be to the center of my mat. And I would come in with the other leg. So play with it. Where are you? What is your level today? I pause. I lengthen. Finish strong. Finish strong. I showed you 3, 4 different ways to do this, but I don't want momentum, right? It's not fling up. I'm watching. Yes. Good. Good. Now breathe. Come on. Pause at the top. And if you can, you clap those hands and reach. We have time for 4 more. 4. Yay. 3. And we'll be using our long flat band for our stretches. 2. Last one. Can you hold it up here wherever you are? Wherever you are. Reach. Good. Hold. Get out of that lower back. Scoop deeper. 8, 7. Melt those shoulders. Then I'm going to start by taking my feet to the floor, my knees out to the side. I grab onto my ankles. I pull my feet closer. And I push my elbows against my knees. Isn't that a nice stretch? It sure is. Take your hands over your toes. Let your head fall and pull yourself closer. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Take your flat band, your long flat band. Now, if you only have a loop band, you can use that for these stretches too, for the legs. So I'm going to take it with my right toes with the band. Now lay all the way down. I'm going to pull my elbows down. If that's not enough resistance for you to push into that band, walk your hands higher up. Relax the neck. My elbows are touching the mat. I'm going to inhale here. Now, on an exhale, see if you can bring that leg a little closer without your butt lifting or your pelvis tilting. If you want to try another breath, we inhale. We exhale a little bit closer. Flex your heel. Point your toes. Flex the heel. Point your toes. 2 more. Take your time. Keep that leg straight. 1 more. Now arms up and put both ends into your right hand and pull your right elbow down. Make sure the opposite leg is straight. Take your left arm out like a T. Keeping your left side of your body firmly onto that mat, let that right leg go out to the right. Now I'm pushing into that band. I'm pushing that leg longer, but your left shoulder must stay on the mat and your left hip. The right leg should be straight. Bring it back up. Put both ends into your left hand. Pull your left elbow down. Take your right arm out to the side. Now I'm looking straight up at the ceiling. I'm going to keep my right glute on the mat. I'm going to let my right leg just start to cross over my central line. But I did not peel off that mat yet. I T-band. So my butt shouldn't be off the mat. It's on the mat. Now I'm going to look away from that leg, and I'll let it go further away from my center, and my glutes peeling off, my spine's peeling off, but my right shoulder is staying heavy and both legs are straight. Good. From your core, bring yourself back up, one end in each hand, put the left foot in there, and take the right foot out. One end in each hand, pull your elbows down, press that leg straight up to the ceiling, relax those shoulders. Inhale for me. Exhale, pull a little closer, keep the leg straight. It should not feel pain in your back or your hip. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to stay here. Flex your heel. Point your toe. Flex your heel. Point your toe. 2 more. Keep that leg straight. Back of the knee still straight. And 1 more. Arms up, both ends in your left hand, left elbow down, both legs are straight. Right arm out to the side. Then I'm going to let my left leg go away from my center, but everything on that right side of my body is staying on that mat. Push into that band, push into that band. Breathe, feels good. Bring that leg up, put both ends into your right hand. Right elbow down. Now let it go across you, but keep your hips still. Now I'm going to look away from that leg, and my glute's going to peel off the mat. Relax the shoulders. You must keep the left shoulder on the mat. Good. Bring it back up. I'm going to rock myself up. Now I want you to take that band behind you to the base of your armpit, and then come into a quadruped position, hands and knees. You're almost done, seconds away. Wish we had more time for stretches, don't you? You choose how much resistance is on that band. I'm in my quadruped position. I'm going to let my tail go up the wall, and that band is going to sink my rib cage down. And I'm going to press that back into the band as I round chin to chest. I'm going to inhale as I arch. I feel the band almost pushing me down. And exhale, press into that band. 1 more. Inhale, relax the shoulders, stick out your seat. Bring it back up. And I want you to come into a neutral spine. And the hand closest to me is going to come off the mat. And you're going to twist and follow it. And bring it back down. And the other hand, you'll lift up, you'll twist. And bring it back down. Let's add breath. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to sit back in that child's pose. That's like a hammock almost for me to sit into. Yes. Come to a high kneel. Walk your hands closer to your body. Legs are 1 fist width apart. You're in a completely straight line. This is for your quads. So as I push my band out, I'm going to lean into it. Can you feel it in your quads? And then bend your elbows and come back up. Do that again. Inhale, spine stays long. Dig your knees into the floor. Exhale. You can also put a big stability ball behind you if you're at home doing this. And it will help sort of catch you a little bit so it's not as scary. Keep your belly pulled in. We'll do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Get rid of your band. Hands to the floor. Press back into that down dog. We already did our calves. So we can walk our hands right to our feet. From your core, pull yourself up. I'm going to take a nice big inhale. Arms come up. And as I slowly lower them down, I grow taller, I grow taller, I grow taller. And you have made it. Woo! Okay.